Hello students, I hope you all are safe and healthy. Welcome to your English class. Let us take a break from prose and poetry and start with a new topic in grammar today. Look at these words on your screen. I'm sure all of you have studied at least few of these in your previous classes. Adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, nouns, prepositions, pronouns and verbs are all parts of speech. I'm sure all of you have solved a puzzle at some point or the other in your life. Just as in a puzzle you have different parts that have to be put together in order to get a picture or a message. In the same way, all these parts of speech, that is nouns, adjectives, verbs, conjunctions, prepositions, pronouns, interjections and adverbs together form the parts of speech in the English language. We are not going to study all the 8 parts of speech today, but we will look at one part of speech in particular, and that is pronouns. Do you know what are pronouns? A pronoun is a word that replaces the name of a person or an object. In simple words, pronouns are words that replace nouns. So wherever you see a noun, it can be replaced by a pronoun. Just as you have different kinds of nouns, for example proper noun, common noun, in the same way there are different kinds of pronouns too. But today we are going to focus on only one kind of pronoun, and that is personal pronouns. A personal pronoun is a pronoun that is related mainly to a particular person. It can also refer to animals and objects. Look at the words and pictures on your screen. You have certain people and you have certain words. Look at the words associated with each picture. The first picture has a boy and he is pointing to himself. Therefore, the pronoun I is associated with him. In the second picture, you have a boy and a girl. The boy is pointing towards the girl. Therefore, the girl is associated with the pronoun you. In the third picture, there are many people. Therefore, the pronoun we is used. The fourth picture, you can see the boy and girl pointing towards some other people. Therefore, the pronoun they is associated with the other people that they are pointing to. In the next picture, you have the boy pointing at a particular girl. Therefore, that girl is associated with the pronoun you. In the next picture, you have a boy and a girl pointing at another boy. So that boy is associated with the pronoun he. In the next picture, both of them are pointing at another girl. So that girl is associated with the pronoun she. And in the last picture, the boy and girl are pointing at a plant. And because the plant is not a human being, it is associated with the pronoun it. Students, in order to understand the concept of personal pronouns in a better manner, let us look at this table. In this table, you get a list of the pronouns that need to be used in the first person, second person and third person, depending on whether it is singular or plural. Now, what do you mean by first person, second person and third person? Let us understand this. First person refers to the person who is speaking while referring to himself. That means if I am speaking, what are the pronouns that I will use to refer to myself? Because I am the speaker. That is called the first person. Now what is the second person? The second person refers to the person to whom one is speaking. That is the listener. For example, in this video, I am speaking and all of you are listening to me. So you are the listener. So the pronouns that I am using to explain this lesson to you are mostly you. The third person refers to the person or things of which one is speaking. This means that if I, while speaking, I'm talking about somebody else, maybe a friend of mine or someone that I met on the road, that is called the third person. The pronouns that I will use to refer to that person are the pronouns from the third person. That is he, she, him, her. Now students, along with knowing which pronoun to use, you also need to know whether it's in the singular or the plural. Now, whenever there is only one person, you use the pronouns from the green boxes. And whenever you are referring to more than one person, that is the plural, you refer to the pronouns in the yellow boxes. To understand this in a better manner, let us look at these examples. Look at the first sentence. Nicole is playing. Nicole is hungry. Nicole eats apples. In this sentence, the name Nicole, which is a proper noun, is repeated time and again. Therefore, this proper noun needs to be replaced with a pronoun. Let us look at the answer. Nicole is playing. She is hungry. She eats apples. We have replaced Nicole in the second sentence with the pronoun she because we are referring to one girl. Look at the next sentence. Ria and Tina sing sweetly. In this sentence, we have two girls, not one but two. Therefore, Ria and Tina, these nouns will be replaced with the pronoun they. So the sentence reads, they sing sweetly. Look at the third sentence. Rani is my name. Rani reads books. Rani plays the piano. In this sentence, I am talking about myself. I am telling you my name. I am telling you that I read books. And I am telling you that I play the piano. Now, because I am talking about myself, we are going to use the first person pronoun. That is, Rani is my name. I read books. I play the piano. In the second sentence, the noun, that is the name of the girl Rani, is replaced with the first person pronoun I. I hope you all have understood these examples. Let us look at some more examples. Look at the first sentence. Raj and I went to the shop. Raj and I bought some fruits. Now in this sentence, the nouns Raj and I have to be replaced with pronouns. Raj and I went to the shop. We bought some fruits. Over here, Raj and I are talking about the both of us going to a shop and buying fruits. Therefore, there is more than one person over here. I'm talking about myself and Raj. So, both these will be replaced with the pronoun we, the plural pronoun we in the first person. Why first person? Because I am also included in this sentence. Look at the second sentence. Rohan is a smart boy. Rohan works very hard. Now this is simple. Rohan is a smart boy. He works very hard. We have replaced the noun Rohan with the pronoun he because Rohan is a boy and it is only one boy. Look at the third sentence. The children went home with Anne and John. In this sentence, we have to replace the nouns Anne and John with pronouns. The children went home with them. In this sentence, we are talking about people who are not with us right now. We're talking about Anne and John, the third person. Therefore, we replace them with the pronoun them. So students, I hope you all have understood this topic. I hope you all have understood where to use your pronouns depending on whether it's a girl or a boy, singular or plural. Or if it's an object, you use the pronoun it. With this, we come to the end of this topic. I hope you all have understood personal pronouns. Until our next video, take care of yourselves, stay fit, stay healthy. Thank you.